a great day to be shopping. My goodness, take a look at our today's special. Now, this comes to us from ZVOX. This is how, if you're one of those people who's constantly cranking up the volume, turning on the captions, rewinding so you can hear what was just said, you need to have this in your life or get it as a giftable for somebody else. It is a sound bar from ZVOX that uses patented hearing aid technology. This is the coolest thing, to actually lift the dialogue and separate it from all of that background noise that's going on, the sound effects, everything else. So instead of cranking up the volume, you are going to get to maximize the clarity of everything you're listening to. It's clear and crisp sound. Music sounds phenomenal. We are filling the room with what sounds like it should be a multiple speaker system set up all over the house, but it's in one sleek sound bar that is so easy to set up. Quite literally, you plug it into a power source, you plug it into the television. So if you're gifting someone, you know it's easy to do. Comes with a remote control, and we have 5 beautiful colors, 3 of which are exclusive to us here at HSN. In the back is the black. We have Espresso. In the front is our exclusive and gorgeous rose gold. I love the titanium over here. And we also have white, which is exclusive, but also brand new for you today. Now, being that it's our today's special, being that we're celebrating Black Friday right now, I'm gonna tell you at this very moment, if you were to shop this out anywhere else out there in the market, this is a $250 soundbar by itself. Already, look at our today's special price point. You're saving $135. That's more than half off the retail value of that soundbar with the patented technology. But in addition to that, we're going to give you an additional 4-year warranty. So in total, you have a 5-year warranty on your soundbar. You're getting 3 months of Pandora Premium. You're also getting extras like a Pro Trainer workout system, which you're absolutely going to love as well. All in all, a value of $331. So take advantage of our today's special pricing. Free shipping and handling is another nearly $11 in savings. And with 6 flexible payments, that means under a $20 bill to get this home. So Lori Leland is here. Lori, I own a ZVOX AccuVoice speaker. I love it because my husband and I, especially with kids in the background, we're the ones with captions on everything. It's bad enough that what you watch has background stuff going on, but if it's in your house too, and we don't have to crank the volume up anymore.
That's exactly it. So you can listen at lower volumes and everything is crystal clear, and here's why. It's the technology built into ZVOX, as you mentioned. So it's patented hearing aid technology. So that simply means it is grabbing those voices, it is lifting them up and isolating them, and then it is pushing them forward. So that background noise kind of falls to the back, and then the voices come forward. So you can hear every single word being said on television as clear as a bell. It has been totally life-changing. I know we use those words a lot, but
really is,
if you love TV, if you love music, if you love movies or TV shows or anything that you're watching, news, sports, this is gonna totally change the way that you're enjoying TV, because I think you're gonna enjoy it a lot more.
Well, what's crazy is our televisions get more and more high-tech. The screens get huger, the color and the clarity is amazing, but the sound is lacking because the TVs are so thin. Well, you end up with this little thing that's usually aimed at the wall because it's on the back of the television.
So we cut out, open a TV, and this was what was inside. This teeny tiny little speaker. It looks like the button on a jacket. Look how small this is.
You're so right.
So the crazy thing about those flat panel TVs is they do look gorgeous, but there is no space inside because they are so slim. So there is no way a manufacturer could, if they wanted to, put in a speaker that is going to deliver satisfying sound. The other thing that we found in opening up some of these TVs is the fact that a lot of these speakers are firing down or backwards. Well, we sit out here, so you don't even stand a chance of being able to hear what's happening on TV. And ZVOX changes all of that. This was brought to us by the team that invented the soundbar in the first place. And they are a team that come from sound mixing backgrounds, hearing aid backgrounds, so they combine the best of all of that technology into the ZVOX.
And what I love too is it's super sleek, it's beautiful with all of our color choices. You can set it in front of the TV, you can mount it on the wall, you have 2 plugs to get it going, and all you have to do from there is enjoy super clear sound.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and listen. Traditional TV. Let me crank it up because this is pretty loud. I still can't hear it. We'll do 28. And this has 6 levels of that AccuVoice sound enhancing technology.
We have 2 drivers in illegal pursuit, last seen heading west on
really nice level 1.
We need pursuit units in the area.
So there it is without.
Subjects are suspected to be armed and dangerous.
And there it is with.
Okay.
But let's go through the levels.
Okay.
Because this enhances the
Every
sound
comment
further.
during your favorite sporting event.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes
Level
wide.
3.
Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith
Level
making adjustments
4.
back in shotgun. Floats it as his man beat. P-Jack
5.
fingertip. Touchdown.
Level 6, the voices are
Top
popping.
multiplier across the bottom. 142,000 divided by 16.
That's without.
Without.
We have not adjusted the volume.
Haven't changed the volume at all on anything.
Every 1 hour. Great Scott, right? No? Seriously?
So why'd you move here?
ZVOX.
And that's without.
I mean, seriously.
You guys, I mean, because it's background music, it's crowds cheering
muddled
during
together.
football games. And we should note this, because I thought this was interesting. When we say 6 levels, what we mean is 6 levels of lifting the voices higher and higher and further away from the background, because you can still adjust the volume like normal. So if you've got holiday music and you want to crank it up, you can definitely do that. But having that patented hearing aid technology on the inside of this really sets it apart from everything else that's out there.
It does. I had another sound bar. It costs a lot of money. If we have time, I'll bring it in. And it was just making my problem of not being able to hear the voices on TV louder. It wasn't clarifying.
Yeah.
It just made it louder. And that's what so many of the sound bars out on the market do. With ZVOX, it's that clarification. And you're right, the 6 levels, that's all about clearing up the voices, promoting them to your ears, making them crisp, isolating that sound from the background. So if you're watching the news at night, you may only need level 1 or 2. But if you're watching that football game or that action movie with all the explosions, you may want to crank it up to level 6. And I'm telling you, I have kind of come to settle on level 6. And I just kind of leave it there. I really do, because it's the most voice enhancing. And I love that it does that. Look at how super lightweight and thin this is. About 3 pounds. You have 3 built-in speakers. So what this is going to provide for you, in addition to that AccuVoice voice enhancing technology, is virtual 3D surround sound for your entire room.
It's amazing.
So you had said you could have a multiple speaker setup, you could spend a lot of money, you could install it, you could go through all that, or you can get this one sound bar that is going to create that bold, rich sound throughout your entire room.
It is the best sound. So it doesn't matter if it's movies or television or music that you're listening to, you will love this. I love the easy setup. 2 plugs, power source, plug it into the television, you're good to go. What we're doing differently, if you're just joining us, and we're so excited about how successful this has been today, it is the lowest price we've ever in our history of offering you this ZVOX AccuVoice soundbar ever done before at HSN, and it is the lowest price available anywhere in the marketplace. The soundbar by itself is $249. Look at our today's special price of $114.99. So already you're way ahead of the game, because you're saving $135 just on the soundbar. Now look at all the extras we're including. In addition to the 1-year warranty, we're including an extra 4 years. So you are covered for 5 years of warranty with this. You're getting a Sling TV voucher, 3 months of Pandora Premium. I love that for the holiday time. No commercials while you listen to your music. And 6 months Workout Trainer Pro Plus, which is actually a really fun extra. But even if you didn't want any of those great extras we're including, you're ahead of the game by $135. We do have 6 flexible payments on this. So it's $19 to get it home. You're gonna want one in every room. Gift idea, I think, is phenomenal. You don't have to know what kind of TV they have, because it's a really simple plug, which we'll show in a bit. And free shipping and handling right now, which is another $10 savings. So you're saving more than you're spending today on this, and it is a game changer. I know we say that, but I don't take that lightly.
I don't either. I got one, you know, pure disclosure here, I got one as a sample because I knew I was going to be presenting ZVOX to all of you. This was about 3 years ago. Came back and bought another one because I had to have it on my other TV. Bought another one for my mom and dad. They came back a little bit later and said, okay, we need one for our other TV now. Because once you grow accustomed to the ZVOX sound, how crisp, how clear it is, the fact that you don't have to turn on closed captioning. You're not reading what's on the bottom of your screen and not looking at the eyes of the characters.
Our thing was, we would just get so frustrated with each other because we had to pause it, yell at the kids, turn it up, rewind.
That is my life
None of that
too.
anymore. You know, we actually have a really great video clip that I'd love to show to you that explains a little bit more about AccuVoice. So take a look at this, and when we return, we'll take some of your Facebook comments and maybe talk about setup. Okay.
Can't hear voices on TV? ZVOX AccuVoice patented hearing aid technology literally lifts voices out of the soundtrack.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it, has his man beat. P-Jack fingertip. Touchdown.
ZVOX. hear what you've been missing.
It's good stuff.
It is.
Some of you on Facebook, you're loving this. Peggy said, I paid a lot more than this a couple of years ago.
I know.
We all did, Peggy, and we're celebrating, and we're getting your Black Friday jump start. So it's actually the lowest in the history of us offering this ZVOX AccuVoice Soundbar at HSN. And out in the marketplace, we're the best price by $135 difference, which is nuts. And we have beautiful colors. Can we talk about these?
Yes.
The titanium is so sleek.
This has been my favorite. I ordered the black when I got mine a long time ago. We got all of ours too. The thing I think about though, by spending more money, is I've had all of these years to enjoy it, right? But now maybe you want to upgrade, or maybe you want to gift this for a loved one. This is the one with the 6 levels. And look at that stunningly beautiful titanium. Here's what I love about it. It's just a touch of color. You barely see just a little bit of it. It virtually disappears. But when you get a little bit closer, it looks very designer, very, very decor friendly.
Now we do have the classic black, of course. And then you'll notice in the front here, we've got the white, which is brand new. If you have everything dark wood, maybe your entertainment center is dark wood, this is the Espresso, which is really beautiful and rich. In front of that is rose gold. I could see people, like college-age students, loving this color too, because everything's pink. We love our electronics in that rose gold. And there's the titanium that Lori was showing you today. Let's talk about setup, if you don't mind, because that's one of the best things about this.
All right, so we love the ZVOX team. As I mentioned, they invented this soundbar in the first place. They actually tasked a 9-year-old in their family to set this up. It took her 7 minutes. So I'm telling you, if you can do it, if she can do it, I mean, we can all do it. Okay. So here's how easy it is. All you're gonna do is you're gonna plug in power. Keep in mind too, we include every single cable. So there's nothing extra you need to bring to the table on this. We include it all. So there's power. Right here, this is your optical, which is your digital input. Here's the cable for it. It's the one, it has those little covers because it looks like a little light bulb at the end, okay? So there's your optical. The next one to it is your analog input. So here's a bigger screen view so that you can see. And then that last one right there is where you can plug in your headphone or your subwoofer. If you want to plug in headphones, you can do that. And you guys do that sometimes.
Sometimes I just plug my cell phone into it if we're just playing music and I don't have it over by the TV because it's so easy to just move from spot to spot.
Very lightweight.
I will do that too. So it's nice to have that option.
It really is. And this is the latest and greatest from ZVOX. So this is that incredible cabinet. It's been custom molded. It's more acoustically correct than versions in the past. The other upgrades that you're getting, and I just want you to be aware, when you get this out of the box, things have changed a little bit from the first generation. So you're getting the larger remote control. It's been totally redesigned. Look at that. Bigger buttons, easier to access. You have your AccuVoice button right here. Now on the old version, Michelle, you had to turn on AccuVoice. Yes. You had to turn that technology on. So we had customers saying, wait, I'm not getting the same experience that we're hearing on TV. It's because you had to turn it on. With this version, you don't have to turn it on. It is auto default turned on. So you just, by pressing the AccuVoice button here, select your level, but it starts out on level 1. You continue to press it and you get more of that voice clarity as you press up through level 6. 6 levels of lift and separation from the background noise. Lift and separate. Sounds like something else, right? But yeah.
We were joking about it earlier. It sounds like a bra. I was just going to say it. Lift and separate. That's what we want anywhere in our lives. And we love that because now we can finally hear. It's frustration free. Now the other thing that you're getting with this is output leveling mode. It's automatically turned on as well, so there's not even a button for it. What that simply means to you is if you've ever had the experience, and I believe we all have, of being blasted out by the loud commercials, why is the TV show here and then the commercial comes on its way up here? Bonkers. It's the worst, right? So you don't have to worry about that with ZVOX because this is going to level out and even out the sound between the show and the commercials so you don't have those super way too loud commercials blasting you out. That's auto default turned on. Fantastic. Really, really good stuff here. And again, super lightweight, super portable. The version that I have, maybe we can bring it over here in just a moment, was gigantic. It was an eyesore. It blocked my television set. It cost $400 and it just made me not being able to hear the voices on TV louder, right? We're turning all the problems up louder versus correcting that underlying issue. And making it clearer. So now you can listen at lower volumes. Would you guys like to listen again? Let's listen again because I think it's really important to note that, yes, you can turn this up as loud as you want, but the point is the clarity. Absolutely. It's all about clarity. So I'm going to crank up TV here. We'll do 32 this time. That's pretty loud, actually.
District 3, be advised, we have 2 drivers in illegal pursuit, last seen heading west on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over. Subjects are suspected to be... And that's without.
Hear every comment during your favorite sporting event.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it to
I mean, that's amazing.
Touchdown.
And then here's a real true example.
Across the bottom, 142,000 divided by 1609, you're gonna get somewhere right around.
What?
We have not touched the volume of the television. We're simply turning on and off.
I actually am giving the TV the benefit of the doubt by increasing it.
Why'd you move here?
ZVOX. Hear what you've been missing.
I mean, it's amazing, the difference. So yeah, I've been cranking up the TV volume a little bit here and there just so you can get a true idea that it's not about the loudness, this is about the clarity. It's lifting up those voices, it's powerful algorithms built right in, that patented hearing aid technology, and it does it automatically. You don't have to do anything, you just plug it in and you're gonna already, right out of the box, have a great experience.
You know what my husband said about it when I first got it, and I thought it was so clever. He said it's like listening in standard definition versus listening in high def.
Right.
You know, because visually, right, if you think about that difference when you can see things more sharply, you can tell the difference between the background and the characters. It's that for sound. That's why it's patented technology, same technology you find in hearing aids. And what I love is, even if you didn't need help with hearing the voices more clearly, which, wow, more power to you if you don't need help with that, because I feel like we all do. But even if you didn't, the sound you get from these speakers is so full and rich, the bass, the highs, the lows. It feels like you are surrounded by a multitude of speakers that you spent thousands of dollars on and wiring and just complicated systems to set up with this one little guy. And I think that's why it's a huge, huge favorite around here at HSN. This value has never been done here before. Nowhere else in the marketplace will you find it for this price point. On its own, this speaker is $249. And I always encourage you to comparison shop. That's what I do too. Even though I work here, I want to know I'm getting the best value possible. We're $135 less than what the cost of just the speaker by itself would be. And then in addition to that, you get an extra 4 years of warranty. So in total, you're covered for 5-year warranty here. And then some fun stuff. 3 months of Pandora Premium, a Sling TV voucher so you can stream all your favorite shows and channels. Maybe you've been wanting to try that out. Now you can. And 6 months of Workout Trainer Pro Plus. So all in all, over $330 worth of great technology is coming your way. Free shipping and handling is another nearly $11 savings here. And with our flex payment, 6 flex pay is the max that we ever offer. $19 and change to get it home. Just choose your color. We have black, espresso, white, rose gold, and titanium. Is this your old one?
So this is it, this is the monstrosity.
Like 3 of these?
Look at this side by side. I mean, that's so crazy, right? So this looks like a car bumper. Doesn't it? It's totally crazy. So this weighed a lot, it blocked my TV, it caught a lot of dust, and it just made already poor sound just a whole lot louder. Right, it didn't clarify the voices or clarify the sound quality like the ZVOX does. And your husband said it really well. I always say it's like going from 2D to 3D, it's like going from black and white to color. Like it really does fill your room with bold, beautiful, rich sound, but you could also understand things. It's gonna save so many arguments and fights if you and your significant other fight about volume like we do in our house. This is gonna be maybe a marriage saver. We've heard a lot of calls saying it's a marriage saver.
That's no joke. And we're always using closed captioning. It was like I had to have it or I couldn't understand what was happening.
Right.
And you know what? We're not the only ones who love it. So many of you out there love this as well. I want you to take a look at a clip of a few people who got to try it out and how it made a difference for them.
It's very difficult for me sometimes to decipher between the language and the speech and the background noise. With this AccuVoice, I'm actually able to hear the speech without having to turn the television volume up.
I don't have to rewind my DVR to actually hear what they're saying or put on closed caption. This was fantastic.
So with the AccuVoice, I know that I can be, involved in the scene and hear every word that's being said by the characters, and I don't have to bother anybody else.
When there's action and then talking within the action, I have a difficult time deciphering that. And this really made a difference.
I'm always struggling with my husband to turn it up with that remote, but with the AccuVoice, I just feel the clarity is so good.
Very easy setup, I like those.
It is one plug into your television.
All I have to do is plug it in. I think I know what I would do, definitely.
The speaker's amazing.
I love all that feedback. Now, one of the things this is great for, too, we talked about sports shows and movies and television shows. How about the difference in music? Let's hear that.
It's a little dull.
This is the TV sound.
It sounds like you're kind of in a cave. Okay. That's gonna fill the room. That's gonna set the tone. There it is without.
Wow.
So much prettier, right? Let me try the next one, because it's really pretty too, with the ZVOX especially.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Is that gorgeous?
And without.
Without.
It's like womp womp. And party time when you turn it on.
Boo. That's not gonna fill your room. That's not gonna start the party.
It is. There's
exactly.
no crazy hookup. There's even the remote control is simple and clear and easy to do. This would be such a great gift idea. If you know anybody who struggles to understand what people are saying when they're watching the shows, that is the biggest thing about this. And ZVOX was the originator of the sound bar, so they know. There's been a lot of technology that's gone onto this. It's patented hearing aid technology to take the voices and lift them away from all that background music, the sound effects, the chatter that's going on, so you can clearly hear what's happening without having to crank it up super loud. So if you know anyone who struggles with that, or you want a great electronics gift for someone, but maybe you don't know what type of TV they have or what, you know, music they already listen to, this is a great gift idea. I would never know that you got it at this kind of value, because it's $250 everywhere else right now.
Oh my gosh, and well worth every penny. I spent a lot more for mine, but I've enjoyed it, for several years now, a couple years now. This is always super highly reviewed, customer pick over and over and over again at hsn.com, because it works. It does the job that it's meant to do. There are a lot of sound bars out there that make the sound louder. This is the one that goes to work with those powerful algorithms, with that patented hearing aid technology, to lift the voices out of the background. So it pulls them out of the background. And again, I just want to reiterate, if I can speak, it is not your fault. A lot of the flat screen TVs today have little teeny tiny speakers that are not able to deliver that satisfying sound quality, and there's no room for anything else inside that flat screen.
They're trying to make them smaller.
They have to make everything small, and then that visual is gorgeous, and then the sound quality is super disappointing.
You just spent all that money on great visuals, and you can't hear what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. So you find that you need something. I would recommend ZVOX because it does the beautiful sound quality, but it also helps you with all of the voices, and it's so easy to set up. You can have this up and running in just a few minutes.
On to your point, Susan on our Facebook page, she says, I have 4.
Oh, awesome.
Totally love this. Purchased more for my grown married children.
Great gift.
So, with like 8 O's, easy to hook up, about 3 minutes. Susan, thank you for sharing that feedback. And the feedback we have gotten on this has really been phenomenal. And you love it for so many reasons. It is being able to hear better. It is the easy setup. It's how beautiful they are. We have 5 colors to choose from. But it's the fact of the matter being that when you sit down and you finally have time to watch a great show or watch a movie, don't you want to be able to hear what's going on? I mean, this makes it easy. And the difference with this too, having those 6 levels of clarity lets you adjust how much clarity you need. If it's the news, like you were saying, there's not much background noise. You might be happy at 1. If it's a sporting event like football, I swear all you hear is the crowd and you can't hear the announcer. Turn it up, level up, all the way up to 6 if you want.
We got a call
hear it clearly.
Right, we got. If you love football or if you love sports, we got a call from Jean at midnight, and she said it sounded like she was listening to a sport being played in a virtually empty stadium. So you didn't have all that background. I love that because it takes it kind of. You can hear it; it's happening. You know it's there, but it takes it out of the equation and pushes the voices so far forward. You can hear your commentators. It's like you're catching every single detail.
Wow!
It's going to save those arguments and fights in your family. For me, I was the one always louder, louder, honey, and he's like, oh my gosh, it's so loud. It was kind of embarrassing. And now you can keep it at a lower level and still be able to hear clearly every single word.
Well, I've got to say, in this final 30 seconds or so, if you're just joining us, I'm going to give you a couple of reasons today and at HSN is the best place to pick this up. First and foremost, you heard all about the technology and what this can do for you. Being a Today Special means it is absolutely the best value of the entire day. And honestly, it's the lowest price we have ever in the history of offering these sound bars been able to offer you. We are the lowest price anywhere out there in the marketplace. So if you shop around, the sound bar by itself is $249. We're more than half off for you today, and we include a lot of extras for you. Another thing I love is that 5-year warranty.
Me too.
We've never done that. We actually went ahead and purchased the extra 4 years of warranty for you. That's included in your package. So now you're covered for 5 full years, free shipping and handling handling is another $10 savings, and 6 flex payments means a $19.17 gets it home right now. And here's the value broken down for you. The extras are amazing, having that Pandora Premium, the Sling TV voucher, and the 6 months of Workout Trainer Pro Plus. But even if you didn't use those at all, you're still $135 less.
Absolutely.
Than the
and ZVOX has great customer support, just so you're aware, 7 days a week in this country. If you have any questions, it's a toll-free number to call, and they are standing by ready to help you.
It's exciting. Nice. It couldn't be simpler. Thank you for your orders. If you're on the phone right now, hang tight. We see you there. You can always go to our website.